Hello everybody, this is Starman, and welcome back to Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Well, I do feel like a bit of a right putz now because I completely forgot that here at the other end of town, the very first direction we went exploring, it says there's a cemetery down this way. And creepy goth chick is trying to...
Buy a watch.
Buy a watch, okay, that is totally meaningless to me. At any rate, yeah, she is just standing there. The local homeless are standing there. And it appears that there is a bit of rubble blocking the way here. So let's just nudge our way past that. And yeah, I'd be willing to bet that we find what's-her-name's grave or mausoleum or something in here, and that what we were looking for will be stashed in here somewhere. But I want to be very careful about walking around because, you know, even though we are an undead terror of the night, we are still breaking and entering, and this is not Andrew Meggs. It's probably not a place we want to be found wandering around. They buried him right on the path. That's just dirty pool. Huh, one column knocked over. That looks suspect. Chad, no last name, not just Chad. The Chad is buried here. The Chad is not happy. Andrew Meggs, how did he get two of those?
Oh, there, Slick. I want to think about knocking next time I damn near blew your hat off. Thought you might be a zombie.
Zombie here?
Who else would be waltzing in here in the middle of the night? Name's Romero. I'm the caretaker here. Well, that is, I don't exactly keep people from getting in, although that is part of my job. No, you see, I'm here to make sure nothing gets out.
Uh-huh.
See, it's like this. Every night around this time for the past, several months now, the dead have been getting up with an itch to stroll down Hollywood Boulevard. Nobody knows why, but they're working on it. Till they figured out they needed a volunteer to patch the problem, and I stepped forward. Problem temporarily solved. The Baron's happy. I get to shoot zombies, and guarantee I get my blood for another month. I've carved out a nice niche here.
So all you do is shoot zombies?
Shoot them, blow them away, frag them, whatever the situation calls for. Sometimes I throw in chopping and dicing just to mix it up.
What's causing the zombies to rise? Shouldn't somebody be looking into that?
Who knows? Vampire necro voodoo, toxic waste, solar radiation. The important part is, they continue to rise up, and I get to put them down. Everybody's a winner.
Well, except for the zombies, but,
Hey, you wouldn't be interested in watching the place while I go handle some business, would you? I'm not supposed to leave, or it might end up in a zombie holocaust or something. Like one time, these goths snuck in. Ooh, wasn't pretty.
oh, what the heck.
Well, if you change your mind...
I asked I guess I hit the button. Okay, I was trying to hit, I guess I hit 2 by accident.
Change your mind? I'll be back in about 5 minutes. If you should see any zombies in that time, you need to put them down. Now, they're dead, so you're either going to have to hack them up good, or shoot them in the head. Just...
Why, you turn to a zombie if they bite you?
No. Just hurts like a bitch.
Fair enough. Alright, take over. Be right back in 5 minutes or I'm leaving.
Fantastic. Only one rule. Nothing gets out. Keep them away from the front and back gates. Here, this might come in handy. Back in 5.
Jamie Sue. Okay, got it. Goodbye. Well, headshots are much more effective. Okay. Oh, that's much better. Well, it's looking a bit more lively than the rest. Okay, I don't exactly have brains, but you know what? Screw it. I am Starman, Zombie Puncher. Look, I'm a vampire, you're a zombie, I outrank you. Hey, werewolf, come help me with these guys. Okay. Let's see, can I scare zombies? Well, apparently I can make them just uncomfortable enough. Okay, enough of that. Okay, unfortunately, looks like they, some of them got to the gates. And in that moment, as the cutscene kicked in, I couldn't fight anymore. Now let's try that again. Okay, so you know, maybe it'd be a good idea for me to go and load up on ammo first before we try doing this. Just a thought. Because what the heck is the point of having all of this ungodly amount of money if I can't go and buy ordnance to deal with the local zombie population?
The moon is out, everyone's in dreamland, and you've tuned into the depth of night. Nobody to fall asleep next to? Go ahead and pull the radio.
Now, let's see, melee combat requirement for the sledgehammer.
And hey, why don't you call me
I'd love a fire axe right now, but
KL5 KTRK. Looks like somebody's been waiting in the queue quite a while to speak to us, truly.
One
So call in,
video game and we are all characters in it.
Insects.
Whoa, that's like deep, man.
Or
okay, full of that ammo.
Or you have
Let's
nightmares
see,
about
do I meet the requirement for a sledgehammer? Because, let's see. My melee is 5, so I can, in fact, wield the sledgehammer. Shockingly, my firearms isn't that great, though. But,
no. Don't you know? When you fall asleep, they
like
can
the
crawl
special,
into your mouth or your ears or your nose. You can't prevent
just
it.
anything that would help at this point.
I mean, what can you do?
You know, what the
Are there
heck.
any scientists out there listening to this?
I wonder how
I
they
read something,
microwave
I don't know where,
burritos in the
but
Middle
do you know
Ages.
the average person eats several pounds of insects a year? The majority of that weight is composed of
Sounds like an interesting conversation there, but, what the heck was that? It's the same time I've seen one of those run through. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, the creepy goth chick isn't staring at us anymore. That's something, I suppose. And funny how the zombies don't elect to show up until after all this. So let's see, there's the front gates there. Just what I'm looking at. Back gate is here. Oh, that's not ominous at all now, is it? Giant spider web. Hey, wait a minute. Horror tape, a battered video cassette. The labeling is cheap and worn. You can barely read out Devil Spawn Flesh Fest 1. And the logo looks like DMP. It appears this has changed hands more than a few times. Aha, got it. Look at that guy here. Oh, yeah. Okay, we've gotten that accomplished, if nothing else. So, let's get ready to fight some zombies, I guess. Of course, I could just blow them off and not do this stupid quest, but you know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained, and besides, killing zombies is fun.
Oh, there, Slick. Who else? Name's Romero.
Oh, nice. Romero and a zombie,
Although that is part of my job. No.
that's subtle.
I'm here to make sure nothing. See? Till they figure it. Oh, no.
I do here to shoot zombies.
Shoot them. You're telling me. I love my job. Hey. I'll be back.
Okay. I'm not interested in fighting zombies. Make it help in some other way, like figure out what's causing them to rise.
Well,
I don't know, what kind of business do you need taken care of?
sometimes a man needs the kind of release putting a 44 slug through a zombie's brain doesn't provide. Come on, you're a guy, you understand.
I'll save you the trip. I'll bring someone back for you.
Really? You will? Great. I'll just stay here and keep watch.
I'll be back soon. You know what? After having gone through all that trouble to load up on ammo, yes, I am totally going to cheap out and take the option that allows me to get him some companionship. Because I'm sure, you know, I can find some chick who'd be willing to come to a cemetery and bang the groundskeeper. Why not? I mean, come on. How many hookers are walking the streets of this town? Seriously? I just hope he likes redheads, because not a lot of other options. I mean, worst comes to worst, I guess I could ask V to give him company. Oh, there she is.
Hey, baby. Looking for a date?
Yes, I am, for a friend of mine.
Okay, I'll play along. Where's this friend of yours?
He's the caretaker of the cemetery. He spends his night caring for orphan children.
No way am I going in there. What kind of freak are you?
I assure you, you'll be perfectly safe.
I don't know why I should believe you. Well, okay. But I'm gonna get really pissed if you turn out to be some psycho murderer. Let's go.
Yay! Follow me. Can I actually go in through the main gate this time? No. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and crouch through this hole. Now trust me, this is totally normal, not psycho at all. And did she follow me? She did follow me. That's real. I think she's wearing Vampirella panties.
Hey, very nice. What can I give you for the assist?
Can you improve my skill with firearms?
When you fire, keep your eyes on the target even after you shoot. And use the sight, that's what it's there for. And style doesn't count for jack if you can't hit anything. Keep that Glock to the side crap in the movies. Would you look at the time? Me and, girl here got some couch Olympics to compete in. So if you don't mind.
Girl, she has a name. I have no idea what it is, but, you know, that's a woman. Okay, so mission accomplished, and with only a modicum of discomfort and disgust. How many freaking coyotes are out here in freaking Hollywood? Okay. But hey, we got the tape. That's what's important. So now I can go and unload this on the Prince and get him off my back and get back to all the other menial busy work that I'm dealing with. Trying to prop up this one vampire town. But hey, that did bump up my firearms a fair bit. And oh, what the heck, yeah, intimidation, not my bag, obviously. But and I can bump up finance so I can finally do something with that other book. Totally pointless, but at least I made use of that one thing. And actually did remember before we go in there, I don't think we look around everything we possibly could have earlier. What can I say? The computer geek store calls to me. And let's wonder if I can check my email somewhere in here. You can just see that. Oh, hey, wait a minute. The Cowboy's Guide to Cyberspace by Case. Hello, computer hacker book. Need a research of at least 9 to use this one. What's my research at now? My research is currently at 6. I can't bump my scholarship up anymore. And I'm really not sure that is worth messing with. Let's see. I have 4 emails, 4 of which are unread. Okay, this isn't my email. Hello, I am Akio. Let's English practice. Your homestay, how it is. America must be so cool this. You are in Hollywood. Are you in a movie? Present Keike and I ate Okatama, or Akanoe of Yokohama. What extreminess was tasty? That is, what is eaten in America? Does they eat the Japanese food? I must investigate. Are you Americans have long legs? Are you date American boy? Is the image sent? It is happy. This weekend I go to the hot spring where my family has been attached. I am excited very. When we are the child is Yuki, which is the friend to us remembered. She is also inquire about the thing in America. Is the pleasant time past? Send many images to me. Yeah. Well, that was fun. Oddly enough, I'm still riding high on blood points and health at the moment, which is unusual after having run through all this. Of course, I did just dodge the physical challenge to go, you know, reassure the hooker. This guy who works at the cemetery is not going to kill you. Probably. Okay.
Don't have it, dude.
All this for a tape? There's thing called online shopping now.
I didn't doubt you'd find this. And I apologize if I was overly imperious before. A reflex action. I get a lot of young blood in here forgetting their place. I'll assist you as reasonably as I can with your task. But first...
The whores!
This tape. I'm in a hurry to find out what's behind all the hype, so get comfortable. I do have a feeling that whatever's here may be of use to both of us.
Oh, goody.
It's more disturbing than I was led to believe. You can understand my concern now, can't you?
Why did I need to see that?
It just so happens that around the time this snuff film started circulating, the Nosferatu disappeared. I tried to elicit their help in tracking down the source, and for the first time in all these years, I was dismayed by their absence.
So, how do you usually contact them?
Usually, I just put the word out I'm looking for them, and sooner or later, they appear.
So you think it has something to do with that?
I assume it does. It's awfully coincidental otherwise. And those creatures. I don't know how many professional FX houses could pull those off. There's a problem, though, in that the film's incomplete. The first half is damaged. We need a complete copy.
Where do we find a better copy?
Behind the spit-shine gloss of the Hollywood Dream Factory, there's another city churning out a vile byproduct for the furtive consumption of a debauched audience. I have no doubt the film's found its way to another smut peddler. I'd ask around.
What friendly smut peddlers do I know?
Certainly.
Let's see. Anything else I can do in the city?
There is something, but it involves a gargoyle. I can see that's got your attention.
Okay, if you're going to have me fight Goliath, I've got no.
It's taken up residence in my beloved Asian theater. It is closed now, but that's beside the point. I sent some people to evict it, and it sent them back with a few less limbs. I can't have that monster attacking kindred in my city.
What's a gargoyle?
It's a walking block of stone with a taste for blood. I'd suggest whatever method doesn't result in you being eviscerated. In truth, I'd rather have it as an ally, but I doubt it's going to be chatty. Here's the key.
Okay, see what I can do.
Certainly.
What can you tell me about the Nosferatu?
The Nosferatu? I pity them, but I loathe their presence. I deal with them when it's necessary. I know they're beneath my city somewhere, but only they know where. They respect my streets, and I keep my politics out of their sewers. But I don't trust them by any stretch of the word.
Okay, never question. Tell me about yourself.
In your lifetime, unwittingly or not, you have seen an Isaac Abrams production. As the financier of 30% of American film's top 100 movies, you must have. Being the Baron of Hollywood, I can do any project I want.
Wow, I'm impressed. Do you produce Ape Race 2 or Ghost Birth? I love those.
Stewart, Lean, Hitchcock, Wilder, Holden, Dean, Scorsese, De Niro, and last but not least, Ash, my child. I remember some studio suit lost in time telling me the only thing they could use Bogart for was to move furniture.
Ash?
Ash. Where do I begin? 7 years ago, I saw a casting session for what would become Negative Zero. The moment I set eyes on him, the passion of his performance, I knew he had it.
You discovered Bruce Campbell? Awesome!
I hadn't seen anything like him since Clifton Dean. He had the looks, the charisma, allure, that undefinable quality that makes a film legend. My first movie with him made him a sensation, and it also changed him.
How?
Once everyone knew who he was, I no longer did. The parties, the drinking, the sports cars, the women. One night when I came to discuss his next role, I found him nearly dead of an overdose, and I couldn't let him go.
You made him your child to save him?
I acted on impulse. I'd seen so many others die before their time, but with Ash, I had a chance to prevent that fate. It devastated Ash. He still wanted to act, but I denied him his place in the limelight. He had to lie to his friends about his new lifestyle. He had to feed. I gave him a club, a scrap of his former glory. I did everything I could to facilitate the change.
Does he hate you?
He feels obligated to me. I don't think he hates me. Resents me, maybe. I am his sire, and he is my child, and there is a responsibility and respect inherent in that bond, even if we are no longer the friends we were.
Where can I find him?
He spends nearly all of his nights in his club, the Asp Hole. I admit it, too old-fashioned to appreciate it. To me, it's the compressed essence of everything that's wrong with the film industry today.
Maybe I'll head over there sometime. I had some other questions.
Certainly.
What can you tell me about Velvet?
You've met VV, have you? Of all the kindred I know, she seems the most alive. She's still young, though, but nonetheless adept. She's not my child, but she's become like a daughter to me.
Never question.
Certainly.
I'll come back later. Yeah, okay, well, dealing with that gargoyle seems like an interesting challenge, but let's very quickly go check up on the things with the local smut peddler. I just saw a skip there again. Walk a lonely road, the only road that I have ever known. Sorry, just felt like the Green Day was about to kick in. Boulevard of Broken Dreams and all that. Anyway. Speak to me, smut peddler.
What can I do? Yeah?
You ever heard of Deaf Mask Productions?
Those guys.
Might be in the market for some of their products.
Really? You a cop?
Because I totally have to tell you that, you know, if I'm a cop. Do I look like 5 of them just bringing information?
All right, listen. I'll tell you a little bit, but if anyone comes asking, you never heard it from me. They produce only the most hardcore video. I'm not even talking black market here, more like black hole market. Not the kind of product you want to get mixed up in.
Yeah, what kind of stuff? Just tell me where I can find them.
Forget it, man. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Huh? What? Who?
Look, I'm a collector. You can tell me what you know.
Okay. Look, all I know is that a guy calls on the payphone down the street every once in a while. He'll say something like, the moon is a terrible mistress, or some creepy.
Then what?
And then all you have to say is, who walks the night with demons of dread. Supposedly you'll be told where to meet the guy to pick up product. I don't...
Okay, thanks.
Hey, wait. Look, you might as well know this. Word on the street is that they didn't even make the video. They're...
Whoop. Alright, well next time we'll start investigating this. Until then, have a good night.